which is the right weapon to cut the social slavery, and it is education which will enlighten the downtrodden masses to come up and gain social status. By saying some feminist principle of Dr. B R Ambedkar, I, Prakyat of Grade 10, stretch a warm welcome to everyone present here. Put your faith in God and He will never let you down. First and foremost, let's invoke the blessing of the Almighty. So let's invite Rishika and group of Grade 9 for the invocation song.
ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು ನಾಳೆಗಳ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬಿಕೆಯ ನೆಲೆಯಾಗಲಿಸು ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸು.
We all have gathered here for a special occasion. It's time to welcome the dignitaries and everyone present here. Here comes Dinil of Grade 10 to welcome you all.
Good morning one and all present over here. Myself, Dinil of Class 10, here to welcome you all to today's event organized in the honor of Sri B R Ambedkar. As you all know, today is 14th of April, that is celebrated as the jayanthi of Dr. B R Ambedkar. The man who gave his entire life towards the national and social cause and being recognized as the founding father of the Republic of India. On this occasion, firstly, I would like to invite our chief guest, the principal, B. Madhukumar sir. Sir, you have assisted us in not just our development, but also in enhancing our creativity and knowledge. I heartily welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to invite our Honorable Vice Principal Sir, Mr. Yogesh. Sir, your energy, enthusiasm and focus on education, teaching and learning in our institution will achieve greater excellence under your direction, and may we reach the next level of glory with your coordination in all our educational endeavors. I heartily welcome you, sir. I would also like to invite all the teaching and non-teaching staffs and my fellow students who have been here to make this event successful. I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dinil. Now I request our Honorable Principal to inaugurate the program by lighting the lamp.
ತುಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಉರಿಯೋ ಸೂರ್ಯನೇ ನೀನು ದನೀರದವರ ಧೈರ್ಯವೋ ನೀಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀತಿಯೋ ಜೈ ಭೀಮ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿರ್ಭೀತಿಯೋ.
B R Ambedkar is one of the great personality and also role model for many of us. Now let's call upon Gokul of class 10 to talk about the struggles, pain and the path of success of Ambedkar.
Myself Gokul from grade 10J, standing here to share some information about Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, who was an Indian jurist, economist, social reformer and political leader. He was born on 14th April 1891 in the town Mau. He was the 14th and last child of Ramji Maloji Sakpal, an army officer who held the rank of Subedar, and Bhima Bai Sakpal. He served as Law and Justice Minister in the first cabinet of Jawaharlal Nehru and inspired the Dalit. He was known for Dalit Right Movement, Dalit Buddhist Movement. He also formed a party called Independent Labour Party and Scheduled Caste Federation. His family was of Marathi background. Ambedkar was born into a Dalit family. His ancestors had long worked for the army of British East India Company. In 1897, Ambedkar's family moved to Mumbai, where he became the only untouchable to enroll Elphinstone High School. He was not allowed inside the class. When he needed to drink water, anyone from the upper caste used to pour water from out. Then he continued his education at the University of Bombay. He moved to Columbia University in 1930 at the age of 22. He was awarded a Baroda State Scholarship of 11.5 Alderney pound per month for 3 years. He received his PhD degree in economics at Columbia in 1927. Then he moved to London School of Economics in October 1960. After his school, he came back to India. He also played a vital role in getting independence for India. Upon India's independence on 15th August 1947, the new Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru invited Ambedkar to serve as the Dominion of India's Law Minister. On 25th November 1949, in his concluding speech in Constituent Assembly, Ambedkar said, "The credit that is given to me does not really belong to me. It belongs partly to Sir B N Rao, the constitutional advisor at the Constituent Assembly, who prepared a rough draft of the Constitution for the drafting committee." Ambedkar expressed his disapproval for the Constitution in 1953 during a Parliament session. Since 1948, Ambedkar had diabetes. He remained in bed from June to October in 1954 due to medication side effects and poor eyesight. His health worsened during 1955. 3 days after completing his final manuscript, The Buddha and his Dhamma, Ambedkar died in his sleep on 6 December 1956 at his home in Delhi. For his memory, our Indian government announced that of every year on 14th April, Ambedkar Jayanthi or Bhim Jayanthi will be associated. Thank you.
Mr. D. Madhukumar sir, our respected principal, who is the reason for the successfulness of this program, to give the presidential speech about this occasion.
Good afternoon, all of you. Greetings to all of you on the occasion of Ambedkar's birthday. Most of the times we miss this occasion because of the vacation. Somehow today, in this time, you are here for special classes, and thus we have this function organized in the school. We all know, like Dr. Ambedkar is a social reformer. He fought for the downtrodden and poor. He represented the group of untouchable, so called untouchables in those days. But his education, the struggle, the journey of his education, the struggle what he had, he faced throughout his life, and what he achieved inspires all of us. That is very related to your age. You should get inspiration from his journey. That's why I just want to highlight few things about his education before I concluding a small speech. Like Gokul already read, he was born on April 14, 1891 in Madhya Pradesh. His father was Ramji Maloji Sakpal. He was an army subedar. He was working for Britishers, East India Company. He was an army subedar, and he was working in Madhya Pradesh. And his mother is Bhima Bai. She is a housewife. They had, his parent Ambedkar had 13 siblings. He was the 14th one. Okay, 14 children they had. And despite having 14 children, their parents wanted everyone to be very well educated. All his brothers and sisters couldn't pursue their education much. Maybe few classes they studied, but Ambedkar was the one who could complete and to become a highly educated personality in India. Ambedkar was very greatly influenced by his father. Though Ramji was just a Subedar, he had a matured personality and very knowledgeable person. Always believed in Saint Kabir's teaching. He was reading many books and he was telling many stories about different personalities, the life situations to Ambedkar. That's how he was greatly influenced in the childhood itself. He was like his father was a very strict person but pious, and definitely his personality has changed a lot in the mind of Ambedkar, influenced. Ambedkar lost his mother at the age of 6, and afterwards his father's sister brought all the family. Her name is Mirabai. Just imagine your life and Ambedkar education, and they are ready to spend everything. You are studying in a very good schools. There is no struggle at all in the society. But just imagine the Ambedkar's life, how he struggled. Throughout his education, he was born on in a particular caste which was called as untouchable in those days, and from the day one he was kept apart. He was not encouraged. When he went to the school, government school, he was made to sit separately in a corner. He has to carry his own mat and he has to sit. He was not allowed to sit along with others. He was not able to drink water like others, like whoever somebody from upper class should pour the water and he used to drink water. That's how the condition was. And all those things, he bore all those humiliations and then had patience to pursue his education. He was an ordinary student. He was an average student in a school life. But as he proceeded, as he grew up, his interest in education, interest in reading the books increased, and he slowly became very much interested. Apart from his regular books, he was reading many other books also, and that has changed a lot. So whenever you go through the personality of different people, you see like most of the people have read the books. They have improved their knowledge. That's how their life is different. That's how we are celebrating Ambedkar Jayanthi, Gandhi Jayanthi. They're all writers. They have read many books. But what we do is only we are restricting ourselves to the books of math, science, social science, English. That's all. We don't read any other books. Even newspapers also we don't go through. So reading the books makes a lot of difference in your personality. Please cultivate the habit. Then by seeing his interest in his education, the whole family shifted to Bombay. Because of him, the whole family got shifted to Bombay, and he joined one of the elite schools of Bombay. And then they were living in a very small room, one single room. It had everything. It was a bedroom, it was a kitchen, it was a hall, everything. I was just reading, when he was sleeping, at his head, what do we say, like grinder, what we say, we use the stone grinder at his head, and at the side of his feet, like goats were there. They were rearing the goats. Like that was the restricted area where the Ambedkar was living. Grinding stone towards his head and a goat at his feet. His father would always work till late, like early morning we could say, to 2 o'clock. Then after once his father rests, he would get up early and he would study with a small lamp. Okay, that's how he studied and become a barrister afterwards. He got doctorates to prestigious university. See, B R Ambedkar studied in Elphinstone High School, Bombay, and after his matriculation, he also joined the Elphinstone College and completed his bachelor's in arts. And then he got there were some kings who were liberally giving scholarships, and in return to the scholarships they would ask them to work for them for some years. The same way Ambedkar also got a scholarship from Baroda. He went to USA. Now also you see, like out of hundreds, hardly 1 or 2 will get the chance to go to foreign countries to study. In those days, despite having all those oppression, he was able to get a scholarship and go to USA. He studied in Columbia University and completed his masters in economics, and he completed his fellowship in philosophy and in 1916, and he acquired a doctorate. Okay, so just see the transformation from a humble beginning in a school, a small village, born in an untouchable family. He went on to become a doctorate, to get a doctorate from a prestigious university of Columbia, New York. Okay, and then he went to London School of Economics. It's a world famous school, London School of Economics. It is not easy to get seat there in those days. Now he got a seat there, and he was able to complete another doctorate there in economics. In this meantime, parallelly, he also completed the barrister. To become a lawyer and advocate, he completed the barrister course also, together parallelly. So that's how he studied. He was studying, it seems, for 18 hours every day while he was in London. He was like pursuing both barristership and then the fellowship of economics, fellowship in economics. Both he completed by studying 18 hours per day. And then he came back to India. And throughout his life, he had struggled because of this untouchability, and then he decided to dedicate himself, pledge his life to support those group of oppressed group of untouchable caste. He contributed, he fought for them, and this fighting made him a social leader. And then became a politician, and then he contributed in the freedom struggle also in his own way. And after the freedom, he became the architect of Indian Constitution. See, Indian Constitution, if you say, we are all governed by the Constitution now. Whatever rights we have, it is written in the book of Constitution. How the government, India is working, how the government is proceeding. Each and every small things is governed by the Constitution. So the one who has written it, one who was the architect, there was a team, but he was a chairman of that particular team. And you remember, imagine the intelligence level. Even today, the Constitution with minimum amendments we are following. That's how. That says all. Like how intelligent he was, how educated he was, how knowledgeable he was. So all of you have got a better opportunity to study better. Like just spending time, getting just few marks is not at all achievement. You have to do something in your life. So take inspiration from Ambedkar and the great personality like Ambedkar. There are many. Read their autobiographies and biographies. Take inspiration and adopt in your life and achieve something.
But it's not the end of the celebration. Lastly, I call upon Maurya to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. It has been such an honor to be a part of this wonderful event. On behalf of everyone, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest, B. Madhukumar sir, the principal of our school, and Yogesh sir, the vice principal of our school. Thank you, sir, to be a part of this program. Sincere thanks to the head teachers of this event who supported us. A wide round of applause and thanks to all the participants who made the event a memorable one. Finally, I would like to thank all of you present here for making the time to be with us today and helping us to make this event a grand success. Thank you very much.
In the respectable life, you believe in self-help, which is the best help. By saying these inspirational quotes of B R Ambedkar, I, Prakyat, wishes you all have a good day. Thank you.